CP destroyer. Tekens van vijandige activiteit. Beskerp sekuriteit. Oor.
Wat gaan aan?
CP, begryp. Kyk uit vir enigiets vandag. Uit. Alle skaders, dit is CP. Bestelligheid afgegaan. Lyk soos 'n probleem met die kraggroep. Die ook al die naaste is gaan kyk na die kragstelsel. CP, dis Pt.2. Dit is goed. Maar daar is hier van die vijand. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Alle eenhede gewaarschuwd. Die vijand krijgt vrijgevers. Vind hulle. Uit. You gonna extract him?
Spit it out. Where are the others? Talk. Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Monitor. Alsjeblieft. Monitor nu. Ik wil niet flikken. Talk. Where are the others?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Ik wil niet, prik niet. Hoe is het? Hoe is het?
Dis Pt.4. Ons het die hele area gefynkamp, maar niks gekry nie. Die soektog opgeskort. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Bly op jou hoede. Uit. CP, dis jullie 7. Bedreiging gewaar. Gaan op gereedheid. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Hou julle oor op. Uit.
Move. Alsjeblieft.
Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Buddy! Ik wil niet speak. Where are the others?
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Speak. Where are your friends?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Volgan, the GRU colonel, was burned alive with a Shagohod during Operation Snake Eater 20 years ago. Despite suffering severe burns to his entire body, he still clung to life. After you left Seleniarsk, Volgan's body was taken to a research institute in the outskirts of Moscow. But modern medicine couldn't explain why he was still alive. Not that the colonel was any ordinary man to begin with. That constant electric current he had running through his body that he could unleash at will. To be honest, I was always uncomfortable around him. Thought I might get electrocuted just by standing nearby. The institute studying him was tasked with investigating and developing human paranormal abilities. The comatose Volgan was used to further the Soviet Union's research into such abilities. But not long ago, the facility burned to the ground. And Volgan's body was never found among the rubble, even though the fire started in the room where they were keeping him. This occurred at around the same time you woke up. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan. It's not over yet. Back in
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
He brought his plans for a utopia down in flames. That grudge is what's keeping him alive. The day the research facility holding Volgan burned down, a Soviet jumbo passenger jet happened to crash nearby, far away to the north of that hospital in Cyprus. On board the plane was a young boy who was being studied at the same facility. The plane fell to Earth from over 8,000 feet, but the boy's body was the only one not recovered. At almost exactly the same time as the crash, Volgan awoke in that facility. According to the Research Institute's documents, the gifts this boy demonstrated included psychokinesis and telepathy. To protect his mind from being inundated with other people's thoughts, he always wore a kind of gas mask. A rudimentary form of psychic insulation, apparently. We don't know where this boy is, but if Skullface is connected to him, we may cross paths with him yet. This boy is part of a new age where nothing we understand about the world makes sense anymore. Don't let your guard down.
Buddy!
Volle contact met vijanden gemaakt. Alle hier, personeel aanval.
next one. Boss, our early morning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target.
You can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
CP is Pt.2. Zorg verloren vijand. Gespied laatste punt van contact. Over. Er is CP, begrijp. Doe nu onderzoek. Maar dit is de vaststelling. Uit. Alles is verder. Dit is hier. Aanvalspositie. Alle hierheen. Aanval.
Exfiltrate the hot zone. You gotta extract him.
So what were they doing in Nzoya Badia, Baloo? That facility with all the people laid out in rows?
The abandoned factory Shabani was held in.
It is precisely as you guessed. Black Anna was coding languages into the vocal cord parasites. They infected the subjects with the parasites, then made an incision in the throat to expose the vocal cords. That allowed them to play recordings of a desired language directly to the parasites.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That's some teaching method. Just don't get how a bunch of bugs have the brain power for it.
They don't. Do not judge them by human standards. They do not learn as a function of intellect. Then how do they do it? What language
You gotta extract him.
is coded into their genes? You could expose the Japanese strain to English for years, and it would never learn the language and react to it. The pronunciation, rhythm, and structure are different. But what about, say, Spanish and Portuguese? Linguistically, the two are very close.
Yeah, they're both Ibero-Romance languages.
Even so, a Spanish language mating pair exposed to Portuguese will not copulate. Only when they hear Spanish. Only then. And the majority of their offspring will be the same.
So it's a literal case of a mother tongue.